See the stumbling blocks as you slipped on cracks. It's commandment laws, so we need to stay on track. Your heart as a house at mercy, put it on my back. One body with your shy, no, so we can't move slack.
Enemies in a land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
Yeah, so clearly, we as a people, our heritage has been discontinued. We don't remember who we are, so we call ourselves after the land, after the names of what the adversary or the enemy has called us. They called us Nigerian, they call us Ghanaian, they call us Congolese, all these names. But our heritage actually is Israel. So basically what we're doing here, we're telling people that we are actually Israelites. We're not named after the names of what Islam calls us. So yourself, you're probably an Israelite, and what's required of us is basically just to keep the laws. You know, keep the laws, statutes and commandments. Which, can I give you some laws that do you eat seafish? Eat seafood? Yeah, eat fish.
Seafood, like crabs, lobster. Crabs.
You know, as an Israelite, there's foods that we're not supposed to eat because these are all part of the laws. I'll give you a couple regarding the foods. If you go to Leviticus 11.
This is Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 9. It says, "These shall you eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of every living thing that is which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination to you."
That's a clear commandment. That's the foods that we're supposed to eat, which is fish that have fins and scales.
Right.
So we're not supposed to have crabs, lobster, crayfish, all those that are basically they're called bottom feeders. They actually clean up their water and keep them open. So as an Israelite, what's required of you is to start to keep the laws, such as commandments. Right. So if you've not heard that before, and do you eat pork? I'll give you another one as well.
This is Leviticus 11 and verse 7. "And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass ye shall not touch, they are unclean to you."
You're not even touching them. So you've got to cut out, or because basically the pig is the what's called the waste bin for the earth. So it cleans everything, even eats or shit, dead bodies and all that kind of thing. But the fish, you know, you've got to eat only seafood that's got fins and scales, not the seafood and bottom feeders. So this is like commandments that you never knew. Now knowing that you're an Israelite, you've got to start to keep those laws. Yeah. And one more, like today. Do you know what today is? What day of the week is this? Saturday. And what day do you go to church or anything like that? You do. What day do they go to church? Sunday. Well, what day does the Most High require us to keep? The Sabbath. And what day is the Sabbath? Sorry? No. How many days in a week? 7. What day is the Sabbath or the Saturday? What day is that?
What is the seventh day of the week?
The first day is actually Sunday, and the 7th day is Saturday, and that's the Sabbath. So that's the day that you should keep. You see, so Christianity won't teach you because whilst they give the impression that they follow scriptures, they don't actually follow the law, statutes, and commandments which are in the Bible. And so, what's your name, brother? Charles. My name's Sanaah. So these are just like a few commandments that we've got to start keeping. So you never knew that you was an Israelite. You thought you was a Nigerian of Yoruba. But all these names that they've changed up, we're actually they're called the sons of God. So you are Charles, an Israelite, most likely tribe of Judah or the Southern Kingdom. So if anything you forget today, just remember you're an Israelite.
Deuteronomy chapter 6.
And yeah, who says? Sorry? Our people. Why do you say our people portray?
How?
Oh, how? Sorry? So, if Jesus was to be walking the earth now, what would he look like? And why do you say that? The Middle East is like a direction. Yeah. What tribe was Jesus from? What was so-called what the world? That's right. And what if he was a Jew? What would he? So the script. Let me go back to the scripture. The scripture actually describes what Jesus, whose his real name in Paleo Hebrew is Yahushai. And there's a book of Revelations 1:14 will describe.
Yeah, this is Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters.
So that gives a clear description. Actually, if you go to, this is a clear description of so-called Jesus, and it's basically skin like brass, as if a burned in the furnace. Was a very dark skin, like our complexion. So when we refer to Middle East, it's what this world calls it's basically a direction, because I don't want to admit that our Messiah is actually a so-called Negro. He's a so-called black man, and he was like us. So if anyone asks you, who was Jesus or what did he look like, he wasn't a Middle East. He was an Israelite, and his skin was like, of the tribe of Judah. His skin was dark, and they're like it was burned in a furnace. So what's required of you now that you know this? What we need to do as Israelites is got to start to keep this. So, like the laws that we brought out, would you be willing to start to read and start to keep those laws, knowing that you are an Israelite?
I'll have to read more into it.
Yeah. No, please do.
Revelations 1 and 3.
Sorry?
Revelations 1 and 3.
Yeah, Revelations 1. Because you're right, you've got to read for yourself and prove what it says. Don't just take our word for it. Read for yourself. And Revelation 1:3 talks about reading.
Right, this is the book of Revelation chapter 1 and verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of his prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
Right, excellent. And one last thing as well. You go to the church on Sunday, and they will teach certain things at church. Now, do you think that salvation is for everyone? Everyone can be saved. Everyone can be saved. Yeah. Now, would you believe that, or would you believe what the Bible says? What the Bible says. Basically, salvation is only for Israel. If you get me Matthew 15 and 24.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 15 and verse 24. It says, but he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Of who?
Of the house of Israel.
Now, after reading that scripture, that's what the Bible says. Now, after hearing that, can everyone be saved? Or is it a particular nation? Yeah. Let's read that one again.
So it's Matthew 15 and verse 24. Or shall I? 15 and 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent,
but for the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So who is Jesus sent for? So-called Jesus. That's Israel. Yeah. So that's clear in the scriptures. So, like I said, you're going to start to read. Take on board that whilst you might go to church on Sunday, what's more important is reading the scriptures for yourself and knowing what are the commandments. What's actually required of us. What's actually required of us. So, we've just brought out just a few, but please do read the scriptures and find out that salvation is only for Israel. Yeah? So Charles, you have a good day, yeah? Take care, mate. That's right.
Fly up.
Yeah.
I've only got one, I've got 2 left.
Oh, I've got 2.
Alright, yeah, Shalom, Shalom. Yeah, we're the Hebrew Israelites, the Vine of Israel. We come out here every week, you know, to prophesy the downfall of Babylon and to try and wake up the lost sheep of the tribe of Israel. Like the brother just brought out to the young prince. You know? First of all, where's the east? The east would be this way. Yeah, there. Turn to the east. Yeah, I'm going to give all praises, honor and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Baharakah Kadash. Yeah, and shalom to the elders of the house of David that have been teaching and ruling well. Shalom to the brothers on the highways and byways that are pushing this truth and trying to magnify the name of the Heavenly Father in these last days, because you know we're getting closer and closer to the end times, man. You know. Salakia. Yeah, go on, get that. Get Sirach 43, and I think it's 30. Yeah, man. And shalom to the sisters as well that are out, you know, at home, doing what they can to raise up the children and keep the household in order when the men are out. You know, mighty. You know, without the women, we wouldn't have the nation as well, man. You know, it's a duality thing, man. You know, there has to be a balance in this, man. The men are doing the work on the highways and byways, and the women have to do the work at home, man. You know what I mean? And it's not always easy, innit? When the men are out doing what they, you know, to provide for their household and that. So go on, bring that one out. Yeah,
this
33, 43 and 30.
This is book of Sirach, chapter 43, verse 30.
Go out.
When you glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as you can.
Exalt him as much as you can, and that's what we need to do, man. In everyday, sister, you got 2 minutes? Yeah, you know you're Israelite. Go on, read that again.
When you glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as you can.
Yeah.
For even yet will he far exceed. And when you exalt him, put forth all your strength.
Put what?
Put forth all your strength.
Yeah, go on.
And be not weary, for you can never go far enough.
Yeah, so there's not enough that you can do. You can always do more, man.
That's right.
So when you glorify the Heavenly Father, you need to put forth all your might, man, and let Israel, the lost sheep, know, and the heathens know that His name will be magnified at the end. Get me Romans 9, and I think it's like 14. Or what? Root 4 and 1. Get me Romans 9.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
I know where it is. At the top there. 17.
Yeah. This is book of Romans 9, verse 17.
Yeah.
For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh,
Yeah.
even for this same purpose have I raised thee up,
Yeah.
that I might show my power in thee,
Yeah.
and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
And that my what?
That my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Exactly, man. So the Most High has raised up, a nation, a base nation, to rule over us in order for Him to destroy him in the end, to magnify His name. And that's all we out here to do, really, man. We want salvation, and we want to be able to be saved in that day, so that He doesn't destroy us and our soul, man. Yeah, because we're not going to fear what man can do unto us, man. We're going to fear what the Heavenly Father do unto us for not listening, man. That's why all these curses have come upon us, because we haven't listened. We haven't listened to the Most High. Go on. Oh yeah, wait till this goes fast. Yeah? What, one? Yeah, get Wisdom of Solomon 5. This is the book of the commandment of God. Oh, Wisdom of Solomon first. And then pause.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
You're right, it's this one's
5 of verse 1.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon.
Yeah, go on.
Chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
Exactly, and that's what's going to happen in the end days, man. The righteous are gonna stand in great boldness against those that have afflicted him, and all these other nations have afflicted us as a people, man. So that's why the Most High has put them in a position to do that, so that when they get overthrown, that the whole world will know that it was the Heavenly Father that did it for the children of Israel, man.
That's
Because
right.
that's what he did in the beginning. There's nothing new under the sun. Do you understand? There's nothing new under the sun. Yes, King, you're right. You know you're Israelite? Huh? Do you know you're Israelite?
Israelite?
Yeah, have you heard of that before?
I've heard it. I don't know what it means.
Where's your, what's your nationality? Where's your father?
Nigerian.
Nigeria,
Yeah.
Okay. So do you read the Bible? Does he read the Bible?
Yeah, well, I was raised Catholic.
Yeah, exactly. So do you know that Nigeria is in the Bible? Get me Acts 13. Acts 13 and 1. So yeah, so these, get me Psalms 49. So yeah, everything that we see out there, we can go back to the Bible, because the words are true in here, you know? Go on, read that.
This is book of Acts chapter 13 verse 1.
Go on.
Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers,
Certain prophets and teachers, yeah, in this church in Antioch, God,
as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called Niger.
that was called what?
That was called Niger.
Spell it?
N-I-G-E-R.
Niger. Yeah. So exactly. So when you go into other translations, this is a King James version. When you go into other translations, it says black man. So basically, these prophets and teachers, yeah, were so-called black men. You know, because when you go to get me Amos. Quickly, it's just 2 minutes, isn't it? Yeah, because this is the truth, man. Like we're only gonna read you the Bible. I'm not telling you nothing that I feel. You know, my words don't mean anything. You understand? But the words of this Bible are true. Get me Psalm 19. What did I call?
Amos.
Yeah, Amos 2 and 11. Amos 2 and 11. Yeah. Go on.
Book of Amos chapter 2 verse 11.
Go on.
And I raised up of your sons for prophets, and of your young men for Nazarites.
Yeah.
Is not even thus, O ye children of Israel?
So the prophets and the Nazarites were the children of Israel. Yeah. So when we're talking about Barnabas, he was an Israelite. He was from the tribe of Israel. Yeah. Do you understand that? So basically, in the Bible, there's 18 nations. The Most High made 18 nations, and Israel is a nation. So you know about Jacob, and he had 12 sons, and his name was changed to Israel. Okay. Yeah. So you see, so-called Jesus Christ, because that's not his name. Who did he actually come for? Because when you go into the church, they'll tell you that he came for everybody. Jewish, but ish is just a suffix. And if you look that word ish up, it just means to be like, or to pretend to be. So he was actually a Jew. He was from the tribe of Judah. He was from the tribe of Judah. Get me? So, get me, what was I going to call? Yeah, so that's it. Matthew chapter 10 and verse 5. So Matthew 10 and 5. This is the church ain't going to teach you this stuff, you know? Yeah, the church. Go on, quick. Right. Listen, I know you're. Look, one more scripture. I'll give you a flyer and you can look us up, yeah? Serious. Go on.
This is Matthew chapter 10 verse 5.
Go on.
These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the
So
Gentiles,
he told his disciples not to go into the way of the Gentiles. Go on.
and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not,
Yeah?
but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of
No,
Israel.
go to everyone.
But
Go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So he told his disciples to only go to the lost sheep of the tribe. But not everybody is the lost sheep of the tribe of Israel. Yeah, and when it's saying lost sheep, it means lost people, because the Most High, we lost our heritage because we didn't listen to him. So we are the lost sheep. We're the ones that don't know who we are. Like you just called yourself Nigerian, yeah, but really your people go back way before that. Do you know what tribe you're from?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that one, but
It's like
yeah,
Yoruba.
yeah. And it-
I don't know.
Yeah, but most probably you are still. You've got that Jake feel. But again, the scriptures are true, and it tries the spirit. Do you know what I'm saying? Go on.
This is Romans chapter 9 and verse 13.
Go on.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
So the Most High loved Jacob, and Jacob loved Jacob. Yeah, and Jacob's name was changed to Israel. Yeah, but he hates Esau, so he can't be for everybody. Do you understand? And Esau, when you read into Esau, when you actually read the Bible and understand the way Esau is, he's actually the so-called white man, because he's the one that changed everything. Like, get me in Job 9 and 24.
Yeah, one more, and then I'll get
Yeah, one more. But you can look us up. We've got a YouTube channel one day, yeah? You don't just listen to me. Read your Bible for yourself. You get me? Go on.
The book of Job chapter 9 verse
Go on,
24.
go on.
The earth is given into the hand of the
So
wicked.
the Most High made the earth be given into the hand of the wicked. Yeah, go on.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Yeah.
If not, where and who is he?
So this man who's in charge of everything has covered the faces of the judges. Now the ultimate judge would be Yahushua, so-called Jesus. And he changed him. So when you look up Jesus now on Google, what does he look like?
white man.
Yeah, like, so he changed that. You know what I'm saying? And that wicked man, he's the one that's ruling today. You know? So look that up, man. You're Israelite. You got to keep the commandments. We all got to keep the commandments. Yeah? No problem, man. Shalom. Come, man. Oh, yeah, man. All praises to Yahweh. Get me Acts 17 and verse 11. Baba Kishar. 17 and verse 11. Yeah, because to be honest, our words are in vain, really. But if we're speaking thus saith the Most High, then it's not in vain. The words are true, man. Get me. Read that Acts. You got it?
Yeah, this is the book of Acts chapter 17 verse 11.
Go on.
These were more noble than those in Thessalonica, in that they received the word with all readiness of mind, and searched the scriptures daily.
And what?
And searched the scriptures daily,
Yeah.
whether those things were so.
Alright, cool, man. So yeah, that's what we out here to do. We're out here to show the people to go and do the reading themselves, man. Because it says blessed is they that read it, you know. Get me Psalms chapter 18 and verse 30. Psalms 18 and verse 30. You know?
This is the book of Psalms chapter 18 verse 30.
Go on, read it.
As for Yahweh, his way is perfect.
Is what?
His way is perfect.
Yeah?
The word of the Lord is tried.
Yeah?
He is a buckler to all those that trust in him.
Exactly, man. So his ways are perfect, and his word has been tried every time. You know, it doesn't matter who comes up against this word. It could be tried right up until the end, but it will never fail. You know, none of the prophecies in this Bible will fail. You know what I'm saying? You know, get me that. Get me Isaiah 34 verse 16. Isaiah 34 16. Yeah. And get me verse 3.
This is the book.
Go on, read that.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and 16.
Yeah.
Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
And that's all we're doing, really. We're telling our people, the ones who don't know who they are, to just search out the book of the Lord and read, man. Go on.
No one of these shall fail.
No, none of these prophecies in this Bible are going to fail. You know? Go on.
None shall want her mate, for my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them.
Exactly. So there's no other book out there. There's no other script that's going to be able to show you the end days and to show you your history, show you the present as well. This is all in one, man. This is the past, the present, and the future all rolled in one, man. And we're blessed to understand it, man. Because not everybody's going to be able to understand this. You know, the Most High shut up the eyes and the hearts of most of our people, man. That's why it says 2/3 have got to go. Yeah, and it's a stumbling block. You know, go on, read that.
2 Peter 1 and 20.
Go on.
Knowing this verse, that no prophecy of this scripture
Yeah.
is any
In private.
interpretation.
Yeah, so there's no private interpretation in this, man. We're not reading it and breaking it down in a different way. We're just reading it as it is. Thus saith. Yeah, verbatim, you know. Obviously, with certain people, we have to kind of give a little understanding of why we are bringing it out. But ultimately, this is exactly what it is. Go on, read that. Read that last bit, 21. Go on.
For the prophecy,
Verse 6.
Yeah.
No, verse 21. Go on.
for the prophecy, not in old time, by will of man,
So the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man. So it wasn't man that was writing these things down, hoping for the best, hoping that people are going to follow this. Go on.
but holy man of God,
But, go on.
speak as they were moved by the Holy Ghost.
Yes, so it was holy men that were moved by the Spirit in order to write these things down, you know, and put them in a book. Get that, Isaiah 30 and 8. Isaiah 30 and 8. And I think Isaiah 30 and 8, go on.
This is the book of Isaiah. Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book.
And what?
And note it in a book.
So that's what the forefathers done. All the prophets and the ancient men, they what? They did what?
And note it in a book,
They noted it in a book. Go on.
that it may be for the time to come, forever and ever.
So this is the time now, man. The time is now that we are seeing these prophecies play out. What Isaiah put down, what Job put down, what Daniel put down. Go on, read that, King.
This is Sirach,
Give me Job.
Ecclesiasticus chapter
19,
6
23.
and verse 32.
Go on.
My son, if thou wilt be taught, and if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent.
Thou shalt be what?
Thou shalt be prudent.
Yeah.
If thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding. And if thou bow thine ear, thou shalt be wise. Study in the multitude of the elders, and cleave unto him that is wise. Be willing to hear every goodly discourse,
Yeah.
and let not the parable of understanding escape.
That's right, man.
Damn.
So you're gonna attain unto wise men And the main thing is listening. If you can listen, you can receive understanding, man. Obviously, you know when somebody is talking something that is off, your mind can discern that, your spirit can discern that. But ultimately, if you listen, you will receive that understanding, man. The Most High will give you, open up your ears. Go on, read that.
This is book of Job, chapter 9, verse 23.
Go on.
Oh, that my words were now written. Oh, that they were printed in a book.
Unfortunately, these words were written in a book for us, man. So we can actually read these accounts and these ancient men putting down the wisdom and knowledge and understanding for us to receive. This is the discourse of the godly men.
Right.
These scriptures, man. Go on, there's more of that. Go on.
That they were graven with an iron pen and lead in the rock forever.
Exactly, man. And if you notice, that's how the ancient people used to do. They used to carve out from the stone. Do you understand? But we've got these scriptures in paper, man. We've got them accessible to us right now.
Yes,
Whenever we need it, we can go and read these Bibles, these scriptures, man. You know, it wasn't as fortunate for the older men. You're right, sister. Yeah. It wasn't as fortunate for the older men there, but we've got these scriptures, man. Get me Romans 15 and verse 4. Romans 15 and verse 4.
The book of Romans, chapter 15, verse 4.
Bring it out.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime
Yeah.
were written for our learning,
Isaiah 40 and 8.
that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
So these are our hope, man. The hope is that we are going to be delivered and our enemies are going to be destroyed. That's
Come on.
our hope. Yeah?
Right.
That is our hope. Yeah? And the scripture says that. You know, the Most High gave His word. The word, His word is perfect. His way is perfect and His word is tried. No one can try the fact that He is going to destroy His enemies. Right? You know, 40 and 8. Yeah? 40 and 8.
Isaiah 40 and 8.
Bring it out.
The grass withered, the flowers faded, but the word of our God shall stand forever.
Exactly. So yeah, man. The grass is gonna wither and fade away, but the word is gonna stand forever. That's why we've still got it, man. That's why the words are never gonna be able to be taken away from the elect. You know, Most High willing, we are part of that number. But they're gonna have those words and these law, statutes, and commandments embedded in them. You know, in that new covenant. You know? Get me that. Go to Hebrews chapter 8. Hebrews chapter 8. Yeah, Hebrews chapter 8, verse 8.
Book of Hebrews, chapter 8,
Go on.
verse 8.
Bring it out.
For finding fault with them, he said, Behold, the days come,
Yeah.
saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant
Yeah.
with the house of Israel.
And that's what we look forward to. We look forward to that new covenant with the house of Israel, man. Most High willing, we are part of that number.
Teach.
Yeah, go on, read.
And the house of Judah,
Yeah.
not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers
They're not the old covenant that He made with our fathers. Yeah, go on.
in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt.
Why is that? Because our people went off. They still wanted to murmur in the wilderness, and they still murmur till this day. Go on.
Because they continued not in my covenant,
Because they continued not in His covenant, which He made plain. If you do this, yeah, you will be blessed. If you do this, you will be cursed.
Yeah.
Go on.
and I regarded them not, saith the Lord.
Yeah.
For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel.
With the house of Israel.
Yeah. Go on.
After those days, saith the Lord, I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts.
Yeah.
And I will be to them a God, and they shall be to me a people.
And that's what we're looking for, man. We're looking for them laws to be written in our hearts and in our minds. Right now, we're trying our best. We're trying our best to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. But we're looking and hoping for the day that He will put it in our minds, and then we won't. And go on. Carry on. There's more now.
And they shall teach every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for all shall know me, from the least to the greatest.
Exactly. So we won't have to come out here and tell our brothers and sisters that they need to know the law and repent and keep His commandments, because they're going to already know it. Righteousness is going to fill the land.
That's right.
You know? Go on.
For I will be merciful to their unrighteousness, and their sins and their iniquities will I remember no more.
Yeah?
In that He said, a new covenant He hath made the first old. Now that which decayeth and waxeth old is ready to vanish away.
Yeah, exactly. And that old covenant was the law of sacrifice, man. You know, that covenant, we couldn't keep that covenant because there was a fault in it. There was people literally getting their sacrifice and literally going and committing a sin and then offering up a sacrifice straight away. You know, like that's how evil our people were. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, till this day. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why there needs to be we need to have a pure mind now, a pure law in our hearts. You know, the law is perfect and it converts the soul, but we need to keep it, and that's what keeps us in the spirit, man. That's what keeps us in the spirit. Go on, get me a Romans 7 and verse 12.
The book of Romans, chapter 7,
Go on.
verse 12. Wherefore the law is holy, and the
Wherefore what?
Wherefore the law is holy,
and the commandment holy, and just, and good.
And good, man. You know what I mean? The law is holy. Go on, go to 12 on that. Like that. Or 14. Yeah, go on.
Romans 7:14. For we know that the law is spiritual,
Yeah.
but I am carnal, sold unto sin.
Exactly. So we know that the law is spiritual, but we're carnal. We're in this flesh, man. It's a constant battle, day to day, with the flesh and the spirit to not go off, man. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, constantly, every day we're battling. You know? And that's why that's why the Christians always use that scripture about coming short, falling short, because they feel like you can't keep all the commandments. But the Most High, get me Matthew 4:5 and 48, and get Baruch 4:1. Get that first one.
This is book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1.
Yeah.
This is the book of the commandments
Yeah.
of Yahweh,
Yeah.
and the law that endureth forever.
That endureth for what?
Forever.
That endureth forever.
Yeah,
All they that keep it shall come to life,
yeah.
but such as leave it shall die.
But such as leave it shall die. So this law lasts forever. There's nothing gonna change from that. Yeah, exactly. Go on, read that one, Matthew 5:48.
Matthew 5:48. Be therefore perfect, even as your Father which in heaven
you
is
know that you're
perfect.
Israelites? Have you heard that one? Yeah, what do you think? You're all Israelites, man. You've all got to keep the commandments, yeah? Straight up, go on, read that.
Matthew 5:48.
Go on.
Be therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect.
So the Most High has commanded us to be perfect, you know, as our Father is perfect in heaven. So we have to strive to be perfect, man. You know what I mean? Otherwise, that's when we fall short, man. And then when you fall short and you add sin upon sin, that's when it burdens you and then it weighs you down. And it's harder to shake that off. That's why we still need to strive to be perfect in this. You saw something? Get me, go, get that. Get me Psalms 119 and 142. Yeah? Yeah, 119.
Yeah, but then I have to watch
Go
out.
on. Get me Proverbs 6 and 23. Not 6 and 23. Yeah, Proverbs 6 and 23. Go on, read that.
Psalms 119, 142.
Go on.
Thy righteousness is thy everlasting righteousness,
Yeah.
and thy law is the truth.
And thy law is the truth. So the righteousness that the Most High is putting out here is an everlasting righteousness. And the law is the truth, you know? Yeah, go on. Go on. Yeah, go on.
Book of Proverbs 6 verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp,
Yeah.
and the law is light,
Yeah.
and reproofs of instruction are the way of life.
Yeah, so that's it, man. These are the only way that we can get out of this darkness that's been put on our people and put in this world, man. The only way is to put on that light of Yahweh Shai, you know, and that's how we'll be able to fight the wiles of the devil, man. You know, because again, every day there's a constant battle, man. And I'm sick and tired of it, to be honest, man. Anywhere you look, it's just off. You know what I'm saying? You know, now they're pushing more and more faggotry, more and more just wickedness all across the border, whatever it may be. It's all against the Most High. You know, that's why our enemies are closer than you think, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Because our enemy is not just the other nations, man. Our enemy is the devil as well. That it doesn't have to come through these other nations. It can tempt you, man. When you feel that you're doing well, yo, King. When you feel that you're doing well, and then you're getting somewhere, that's when you'll get tempted again. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know? Yes, alright too. Calm, beautiful. You know? And now we need to fight that, always fight that. Sisters, do you know that you're Israelites? You know that? What's your nationality? Huh? Yeah, come. Give us 2 minutes. Sister, you know you're Israelite?
No, I'm never born black.
No, but no one said you're black. No one said you're black, man. Why are you walking this way then, man? Damn devil. You know what I'm saying? Look at you. Damn devil. Madness. But yeah, like, obviously, well, read that. 2 and 1, yeah, 2 and 1.
What? Correct. 32, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Prepare what?
Prepare thy soul for temptation.
Yeah, go on.
Set thy heart aright,
Yeah.
and constantly endure.
That's what we need to do. We need to constantly endure. Yeah? Go on.
And make not haste in time of trouble.
Exactly. Go on. Go on, bring up this out.
This is Isaiah chapter 60, verse 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people.
Yeah?
But Yahweh shall arise upon thee,
Yeah?
and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
Yeah?
And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising.
That's right, man. So yeah, there's all darkness in this world, but the Most High has given us that marvelous light. So we need to let our light shine amongst our people so that we can be an example, man. You know what I mean? Exactly. Yeah, come.
Book of Romans, chapter 7, verse 18.
Bring that out.
For I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing, for the will is present with me.
Yeah.
But how to perform that which is good, I find none.
And that's the battle we have every day, man. We want to do good. Our spirit knows we want to do good, but our flesh is always eating at us that wants to fight against us. You know, go on, carry on. There's more of that. more on that.
For the good that I would, I do not. But the evil which I would not, that I do.
And that's what ends up happening sometimes, you know. We want to do good, but Satan tempts you in a way to do something off, do you know? And this is the constant battle. Go on, read.
Now, if I do that I would not, it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me.
And that's why it says, yeah, sin, what's it?
Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 26. For if we sin willfully, after we have received knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins.
Exactly. So the more that you do that, the more there won't be no sacrifice for you, man.
Can't.
Do you know what I'm saying? And go on, read that scripture. Read that one again.
Romans 7 from
Get
18.
Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 4. Yeah, go on.
For I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing.
Yeah.
For to will is present with me.
Yeah.
How to perform that which is good, I find not.
Yeah.
For the good that I would, I do not.
Yeah.
But the evil which I would not, that I do.
Go on.
Now if I do that I would not, it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me.
Exactly. So it's the sin that dwells in you that's going to make you do these things. And that's why we need to cast off and repent. Because if we don't, then these sins are going to build up on us and it's going to weigh us down. Now go and read this. Hold that one there. Go on. Wisdom of Solomon 1 and verse 4. Go on.
For into a malicious soul,
Wisdom of
Salakia, wisdom of Solomon. What?
Yeah. 1.
1 and 4.
Yeah.
For into a malicious soul, wisdom shall not enter,
Yeah.
nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin.
Exactly. So wisdom is not going to dwell in a body that is subject to sin. You know? So carry on. Read on that. Read on
Verse
that.
21. I find then a law that when
Read it
I...
again. Read it again.
This is book of Romans, chapter 7, verse 21.
Go on.
I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present with me.
Yeah, go on.
For I delight in the law of Yahweh after the inward man.
And that's what we're trying to delight for the law of the inward man, man. Because we know we don't want to be doing these things, man. Do you know? Go on.
But I say another law in my members, warring against the law of my mind,
Yeah.
and bringing me into captivity to the law of sin, which is in my members.
And that's that again, that's that battle, man. You have a battle of your flesh, yeah, trying to cause you to sin, and then a battle of the spirit, which is trying to keep the commandments, man. And that's all happening within you, man. So as much as you've got all this wickedness on the roads and happening in this world, you've also got a constant battle within you that you need to do every day, and you need to beat this battle, man. You need to beat this. Go on.
But I see another law in my members, warring against the law of my mind,
Yeah.
and bringing me into captivity of the law of sin which is in my members.
Yeah.
O wretched man that I am,
Yeah.
who shall deliver me from the body of this death?
Yeah, go on.
I thank Yahweh through Yahushua and Mashiach, our Yawadan. So then with the law, with the mind, I myself serve the law of God, but with the flesh, the law of sin.
Exactly. So that's why we need to always constantly walk in the spirit. You know? We always need to walk in the spirit, because as soon as you start walking in the flesh, that's exactly when you're gonna go off. You know?
Right.
That's why you constantly need to be in these scriptures, man. Give me Psalms now, 19 and 7. Psalms 19 and 7.
Sirach 4:16.
Sirach 4:16. Go on. Yeah.
This is Psalm 19, verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect,
Yeah.
converting the soul.
Yeah.
The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple.
Exactly. So again, it's the law is perfect, you know, and it converts the soul, man. Do you know what I mean? It's constantly that's why if you keep to this law, you can't go wrong, man. You can't go wrong. Go on, read that one. Read that
This
one.
is Sirach 4 and 16.
Give me Sarah.
If a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her.
No. What would you want for? Oh, go on.
He shall inherit her.
Start that again.
For if a man commit himself unto her,
Yeah.
he shall inherit her,
Yeah, go on.
and his generation shall hold her in possession.
Exactly. This is talking about wisdom. Go on.
For at the first she will walk with him
Yeah.
by
Crooked ways.
crooked ways,
Yeah, go on.
and bring fear and dread upon him,
Yeah.
and torment him with her discipline,
Yeah.
until she may trust his soul and try him by her law.
And what?
By her laws.
And try him by her laws. Go on. Touching the bottom. Yeah. Go on.
Then will she return the straight way unto him,
Yeah.
and comfort him,
Yeah.
and shew him her secrets.
That's right. Go on.
But if he goes wrong, she will forsake him and give him over his own ruin.
Over to his own ruin. Exactly. So that's talking about wisdom, man. And it sounds like it's, like it could be a woman to a man. And that's how it is. That's how she does. That's how wisdom tries you. She's going to try you with her laws, and she's going to see if you're worthy. At first, she'll walk with you in crooked ways, like she'll try certain things, and when you pass that, she'll reveal her secrets to you. And then after that, if you go off and you do something wrong, then she'll give you over to your own ruin. And that's why in the truth it's very, very important that we need to hold fast to what we have in this truth, man, because we don't want the Most High to take our Holy Spirit away from us. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously we have a bit more knowledge than the ones that don't know who they are, and we need to be an example to them and be able to teach them that what we just how to keep the commandments, really, and how to keep certain feast days, how to treat your brother, how to treat your wife. These things are all examples that were given to us, like it says in Romans 15 and 4, so that we can understand this, and have comfort in these.
Come.
Go on.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 4, verse 28.
Bring it out.
Strive for the truth unto death,
Yeah.
and the Lord shall fight for thee.
So we need to strive for the truth unto death, and then the Most High will fight for us.
That's right.
And the truth are these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Come.
King, you're right. You're Israelite. According to the Bible, yeah, that's it, man. Just keep the commandments, King. Yeah? Shalom. Yeah, these laws, statutes, and commandments are the truth. So we need to strive for the laws, statutes, and commandments until death, and then the Most High will deliver us, man. The Most High will what's that scripture, man? Where on the day of death, you'll cool on the day of death. Your mind gone. But yeah,
Which one?
That's why we need to strive for the truth, man. And and wherever there's righteousness, there's always going to be wickedness as well. So that's that temptation, and that battle as well. But the demons are going to always flee, man. The demons going to flee because the Most High's words are true, man. And the devil can't stand that. The devil knows the Bible and the word same way, But yeah, go on.
This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 20.
Bring it out.
They come against us in much pride and iniquity
Yeah.
to destroy us.
Yeah.
and our wives and children,
Yeah.
and to spoil us.
Yeah.
But we fight for our lives and our laws.
But we what?
But we fight for our lives and our laws.
Yeah.
Wherefore the Lord himself will overthrow them before our face. And as for you, be ye not afraid of them.
Exactly. So we fight, yes, King. You're right. You know you're Israelite, yeah? Yeah, no, you're Israelite, man.
Religion, not a nationality.
That's right. Come on. 2 minutes.
I know about all of that, the black wars, all of that. Yeah, I know all of that.
Yeah, you're not calling yourself black, are you? 'Cause, you know what I mean? We're not black. Black is a colour, man. Black is your colour.
Black is a shade.
You're brown. You understand? So again, that's something we don't deal with. But we know about the Moors. They rule Spain and the North Africa and that. But
I'm from Sierra Leone, by the way.
Okay,
Where
okay.
slaves and all of that come from.
Yes,
yeah?
yes.
I was born here and I'm building a house back home. So I'm not one of those guys who's like confused with the thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
You know
the
what I'm
thing
saying?
is, you said you're Muslim. Were your people really Muslim?
My parents
Yeah.
gave birth to me as a Muslim.
Yeah.
Man don't get to pick how rich, how poor, what colour we are, or what not.
But
grow
that
up.
is a religion, though.
You
do
grow
know
up,
that.
you grow up, let me finish, you grow
Okay.
up and you learn what you have to learn, innit?
Yeah.
And then we take it from there. What I've done is took parts of whatever, I've took parts of where I'm from Africa, where black people originated. I'm just using that to identify.
I get it.
That's what we all
I
understand in the
understand.
dictionary
Yeah.
and whatnot. And I've put that to what I am. Like, you got the blacks in New York who they used to follow Islam because they said that was the true form where they could get the black brothers to follow Satin, then take
As
you
a-
from
as
selling
one,
drugs, as
exactly,
one, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
No, I hear
So
that.
you're gonna need a foundation
Yes, exactly.
to bring the brothers
Exactly.
together. Because we're gonna say we're just gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're still gonna have man drinking, they're still gonna have man eating food, they're still gonna have man doing a lot of stuff, innit?
So can I ask you a question? Is Islam and the Quran that foundation that we need to come together?
Yeah, I believe
You
so.
feel
yeah,
that?
because I'm about to go get married and I haven't seen my wife naked. I have not touched her,
but-
nothing like that. It's set before marriage, yeah? And you know what I'm saying? I think that is real stuff. Whereas in our community, it's like,
Yeah, we don't do that. I
I'm
get
saying.
that. I get that. But do you know
but that's
that?
in our community. There's
No, but I know
it's the majority over the. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that. I hear that.
We have to sort out these things first before we go anywhere.
But do you want to hear our standpoint?
Go on.
Because you said that you're Islam and
Yeah,
that's your
100%.
foundation. Our foundation is the Bible.
Yeah.
So in the same thing,
Yeah.
we were meant to have a ceremony before we lay down with our woman.
Yeah.
That's in the Bible.
What's
too.
the ceremony? Marriage, no?
Marriage, exactly,
Okay.
exactly. So in the Bible, there's prophecy where it said that we would go on slave ships. Did you know that?
Well, the Bible has a lot of prophecies in it.
Yeah, and they're still happening today. There's nothing that's there, and it's been
They say
tried.
that in the Quran as well.
No, but the thing is, the Quran comes.
The Quran talks about the end of days.
Yeah, but-
you see things there and things like
But that all comes from the Bible.
I'm not trying to have that debate, yeah,
I get that.
because we'll be here all night, all day, and I'm not one of them man who like getting into debates like that, yeah. Because what I believe in, everyone should believe in what they believe in. Once you're not worshiping Satan, innit?
Yeah, but
Once something cool,
but I hear you.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
hold on. I hear that.
Everyone's-
I totally hear. That's how I used to be. Everyone can do their own thing, but remember now, there's a truth and there's a lie. There's no in between. So
brother,
you
do
have
you
a
think Islam is a lie then?
to be honest, it doesn't compare to what our forefather, because really and truly, even in the Quran, it talks about Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yeah, where's the stories in the Quran that
So if you
actually
think
teach about it?
Islam's a lie and it's one of the biggest religions in the world, then
Christianity's a lie, but they use the Bible. We're using the Bible. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's a religion. We're talking about a nationality now. So you say you're from Sierra Leone, yeah? Your people going back, their nationality is Israel. That's what we're out here trying to show. And you're only going to find that in the Bible. You're not going to find that in the Quran. And even in the Quran, it actually talks about that. It talks about the how Allah has bestowed His love upon the children of Israel. You know. So these are deep things. But and you know, like I know you're saying a debate. We're not debating, but it's a dialogue. And when you dialogue, you need a book to go for. And yours is the Quran.
My debate, what I say as a debate is that if your truth is in your belief, and my truth is in my, it comes into a war, it comes into like a middle end.
Remember,
and in the Quran, there's nowhere it said I should go around and telling people, yeah, you should follow whatever you follow. No, there's a part where no. But that's what it says, isn't it? That's what Allah says, yeah. But He doesn't tell His followers to go around preaching to people, that forcing people to do whatever.
Well, we're not trying to force. We're just speaking the words of the Most High.
This is Surah chapter 8 and verse 38, yeah? And it says, say unto those who have disbelief that if they cease what has previously occurred will be forgiven for them. So if they don't keep on doing what they done, will be forgiven if they convert. Right? But if they return to hospitality, then the predecessor of the former rebellious peoples has already been taken, and fight against them until there is no fitna, and until the religion, i.e. worship of all of it for Allah, and it that they cease, then indeed Allah is seeing what they do. So they're basically fighting for their religion, and they have to make sure that they don't keep their religion.
That's wherever you translate it. That's everywhere.
1 and 3.
But what is that? Fight.
No.
Fight
But
against them.
that's what I'm just saying. Yeah.
I
know what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. Where your belief is your belief. You know what I'm saying? You can't let another man tell you
We're not trying to force
I
nothing.
can't go to you. I've just said that.
Yeah.
So wherever way you translate it, it's you in it. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm just saying. And that's what
they do have that in certain countries. But if the women start to follow Christianity,
but that's humans are gonna do what they're gonna do with it. But assalamu alaikum. Wait. It was a good chat.
Let me get one scripture. Listen, one scripture. Look, we read from one Quran. Let's read from the Bible. Listen.
Yeah, my hand's in my pocket.
So I know what you're saying about belief. We strongly believe. You strongly believe.
Yeah.
But
and I'm not the best person, by the way. I'm not gonna.
No, I hear that. But we're trying. Yeah, but there's one truth and there's a lie. That's it. There's no in between. Read this one now.
It's the book of Jude, chapter 1, verse 3.
Go on.
Beloved, when I gave all diligence to write unto you of the common salvation, it was needful for me to write unto you and exhort you that ye should earnestly contend for the faith.
So we're contending for our faith. We're going to prove to you that our faith is in these scriptures. You know, that's what we're meant to do. You know, I'm sure like a Muslim or imam, if someone's coming to him with something about the Quran and to go against it, he's going to defend it, innit?
And not just that.
You get what I'm saying? Go on.
Bro, we love you, bro.
Yeah,
so what it is, us going around, calling ourselves things that are not pertain to us.
Yeah.
You subscribe to something through your father and mother. Does that mean that was the correct way?
That's what I believe in.
Like in Sierra Leone, they've got cultures, and the culture of Sierra Leone ain't the same as the Arabs. The Arab people are not the same as the tribes that are in Sierra Leone. They came to
everybody. That's same with the Africans and the Caribbeans. But everyone has different.
Let me just land, bro. I'll let you land a couple of times, right? So like when they came, the Arabs came, the white man came, they done what? They forced religion. Before that, our ancestors, our cultural people, was told that if we go into their religions, we'll go on slave ships.
Right.
So that's why we know they was taken from Angola, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Cape Verde, all these places. Why are we called the Israelites? Because Moses told the Israelites, you better listen, or you're going to feel repercussions. Right? That's all it is.
And like it said in here, this is we're out here for you for salvation. This is common salvation for us that we need as a people. We don't know who we are really. Islam wasn't our religion. Islam wasn't our way of life, our nationality. You get it?
I know all the, I personally know all those things, yeah. Like I'm saying, I'm from Marine, I'm from West Africa. So we've got a lot of traditions, we've got a lot of cultures and things like that. But like I'm saying,
But
at the end of the day, yeah, what's modest and people's beliefs, I don't know what to say to that, innit?
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah, go on.
You're from Sierra Leone, but you know you remind me of my cousin. You got the same spirit, and he's from Montserrat. So you man are the same people. You know, it doesn't matter where you're from. You're all the same spirit.
You see the customs of the Muslims, right? Yes, they get that and adopt that from Christianity or the Catholics, the nuns, or even that the Israelites, from the Bible, having a dress, the ceremonial vibes of how they treat the women. That's how Jacob treated Leah and Rachel.
That's right.
So I got one in the Quran, right? This is Surah chapter 2, verse 1 to 2. It says, O children of Israel, remember my favor which I have bestowed upon you, and that I preferred you over the world. So he prefers Israel. Even in the Quran, they know that Israel is preferred over the whole world.
Like I said, everyone got, you know what I'm saying? But
Listen,
like I'm saying, it was a nice
Muslims
chat.
got it as well.
It's a nice chat with you lot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Listen, yeah, we love you, man. That's why we're out here. Sister, do you know that you're Israelites?
Yeah.
Yeah, come and hear about it then.
Thank you.
You can't just say yeah, he remind me of Daryl, man. Badly, that guy.
Yeah.
Still, and he's from Sierra Leone and he's from Montserrat.
You know they're Israelites.
Yeah,
Some people.
When these people are coming up here,
Israelites.
yeah, man. Israelites. Be careful.
See the stumbling block.
Yeah, there's always a stumbling block, isn't it? That's why. Yeah, man. So all praises to Yahweh Shemel Shai, man.
I'm reading the Bible verse, one quick Bible verse.
That's
Which one?
Yes.
No, which one? Because I'm not going to the kids. Which Bible verse?
Isaiah 54:17.
54, yeah? 17.
Okay, go on. Hopefully she remembers that. Man. But yeah, like the Most High chose us, man. Get me Isaiah. Isaiah.
Isaiah 54:17. This is the heritage.
this is the book of Isaiah 54,
Go on.
verse 17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper.
Yeah.
And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord.
Exactly, man. Yeah, so, you know, no weapon formed against us shall prosper, man. You know, no other religion, yeah, no evil spirits, no divinations. You know, we have to stand strong in Yahweh Shemel Shai, man.
That's right.
And we've got the scriptures that give us that comfort. You know, we know that we can go to the scriptures for it.
Come here, man. That's what you got. That's the spirit.
Come on.
It brought you back.
Yeah, man. Get me Isaiah 44 verse 1. Isaiah 44 verse 1.
The book of Isaiah 44, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Yet now, hear, O Jacob.
Hear, oh, who?
Hear, O Jacob.
Yeah.
My servant,
Yeah.
and Israel, whom I have chosen.
So he chose everybody.
And Israel, who I have chosen.
So the Most High has chosen a certain people
right.
to keep his laws, statutes and commandments. He couldn't give a damn about no other nations. You know, and this is why we need to realize how special that is, man. We need to stop diving into all these other religions, these other they say way of lives like Rasta, all of these things, and we need to come back and serve the Lord, man. And that 5%. We need to come back and serve the Lord, yeah, and in righteousness, man, because that's what He wants. You know what I'm saying? Yes, King, you're right.
Yeah, man,
Do
you're
you know you're Israelite?
Yeah.
Yeah? You gotta keep the commandments, man. Yeah, all praises to Yahweh Shai. You know? So we're out here magnifying the name of the Most High, man.
Come.
Get me Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 10. Yeah? And get me Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 9. Yeah, go on, read that one.
Number what is it? 1?
9. Yeah, go on, read that.
Starts at 25.
Yeah, read it. Go on, read it. Yes, King. Come forward. 2 minutes. Do you know you're Israelite? An Israelite. According to the Bible, you'd be an Israelite. And you have to keep the commandments.
Sanaah chapter 11 and verse 25.
Bring it out.
In the day of prosperity,
Yeah?
there is a forgetfulness of affliction.
Yeah, so
And
when you're rich and that, you forget about them times you were poor. You know? That's that spirit, that's that, I got it by myself spirit. Go on. Read.
And in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prophecies.
Yeah, so when you're going through these troubles and these tribulations and afflictions, you're not thinking about the times when you were doing well and you didn't have to worry about them things. Go on.
For it is an easy thing unto Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, in the day of death, to reward a man according to his ways.
Exactly, man, and that's what we was going into before. So in that day, it's easy for the Most High to switch it up and give you a reward in your day of death. In that, you know, if you're keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man.
Right.
That's why that's mighty. We need to really think about that, man. Because a lot of these wicked people, in their day of death, they go through anguish and they go through affliction. And you know, the Most High visits them face to face.
And don't you remember, Salakia?
Go on.
When people, there's always that thing where I don't know if anyone's ever nearly had a near-death experience, but anytime someone has a near-death experience, they say that your life flashes before your eyes, and you start to reminisce and go over things and doubts and regrets that you've had in the past,
and you relive your moments
that you said, you know what, I should have done this, I should have done that, and then when you find out that Most High didn't take you, you try to do what? Set up goals and plans, and you start. Like, there's many films about it.
Yeah, like changing up
people
your whole
change
thing.
up their life and they come out of death and they want to.
And that's where they get that saying, isn't it? Their life flashes before their eyes.
That's what I just said.
Oh, Salakia. Salakia.
No, you're an
yeah, that's the one. That's one. Yeah, go on, read that.
Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, the preacher. Go on.
Is it from the top?
No, 1 and verse 9.
1 and 9.
That's right. All praises, man. Keep your commandments.
Don't bring that out.
The things that has been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun.
There's no new thing under the sun, man. So just how we're out here now on the highways and byways, trying to preach the commandments, is the same how the prophets were back in the day, man. There's nothing new under the sun, man. Just maybe the clothing might be a bit different. The spirits are the same. You know what I mean? We hate this place, man. You know? We can't stand this place. You know, we want this place to burn. Like ASAP as well, because, you know, Lord willing that we are part of that number, but if we ain't, then still want it to burn. We're done out here, man. This place is just done. You know what I mean? And then let righteousness flow through the earth forever and ever, and no more wickedness, man.
Ever and ever.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we strive for, man. That's why we strive for the truth until death, because that truth is that everlasting righteousness. that's never gonna fade away, man. Do you know what I mean? There's gonna be no new kingdom after that. After this, that's it. It's done. It's Yasharallah forever. Do you know what I'm saying? Thus saith the Most High, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Yes, King. You alright, yeah? Yeah, man. Another day, man. We will out here get Romans 13 and 11. Just, you know, try it out, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna pass it in a minute still.
Romans 13 and 11.
Yeah, 13 and 11. Go on, read it loud.
Book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11.
Go on.
And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Yeah, so we need to awake out of sleep. Yeah, go on.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Yeah, our salvation is nearer than you can imagine, man.
Can.
At a blink of an eye, everything can change up, man.
Can.
Next minute, it's going to look like Book of Eli out here, man. You ain't going to be able to buy no food. You ain't going to be able to have no water. Do you know what I mean? That's why we need to store up that faith, that spiritual riches, man.
Yes.
Because when them times comes, the Most High is going to be that shield over us, you know? And he's going to let no evil thing touch you, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Because when that day comes, there's going to be a falling away, and evil is going to, what does it say? And the love of many shall wax cold. So there's going to be a lot of people out here fending for themselves. They don't care whether you're the same skin color, you're the same nationality. They're going to be wanting to get what they want. Do you understand? That's why we need to, you know, remember that our salvation is near. You know? Go on, read that. How you doing, sister? Do you know you're Israelite? You heard that one? Go on, read. 52 and 1. Yeah. Go on, loud.
Isaiah 52 from the top.
Bring it out.
Awake, put on thy strength, O Zion.
That's what we need to do. We need to awake, and put on thy strength. The strength for these law, statutes, and commandments. Because when you've got these law, statutes, and commandments on, the devil can't get to you, man.
Come.
Put on the beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For henceforth there shall no more come unto thee
The
uncircumcised
and the unclean.
That's right, man. So when we put on this strength and that righteousness, we're clothed, man. None of this uncircumcised rubbish is going to come near, man. You know, we need to take heed of that. Like we definitely need to take heed of that, man. Get the I think it's the first No, it's not. Slovakia. Where is that one? Second Samuel. No, it's not. Where's that one in Samuel? Yes, King. How you doing? You're right. You know you're Israelite. Do you know you're Israelite according to the Bible? Where are you from?
I'm from France and Togo.
France? Yeah, so what? Before France, where's your family from? Congo, exactly. Yeah, Togo. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so in the Bible, you'll be classed as an Israelite. You wouldn't be French. You know? Do you read the Bible? Yeah. So do you know that who did Christ come for? Yeah, who did Jesus Christ come for? But he came for a specific people.
Yeah, Israel.
Yeah, Israelite, exactly. That's why I said, do you know you're an Israelite? Because you are an Israelite, according to the Bible. And the only way we can know that is by the Deuteronomy 28 curses. You got 2 minutes?
Some people are looking for it.
Okay. Anyone got a flyer? Yeah, so we'll give you a flyer. Look, we've got a YouTube channel on there, yeah? Look it up, man. We've got to keep the commandments, yeah? Much love, King, man. Yeah? Have a good day, man. Yeah, so yeah. Where was I going anyway? I was trying to find a precept, King. Yeah, I think it's Chronicles, that's it. Chronicles 17. Yeah, First Chronicles 17, I believe.
I'm not chasing out.
No. No, get 17 and 21 for now. Well, that's not what I wanted.
Book of First Chronicles.
No, get First Chronicles 16 and 8.
This is the book of First Chronicles, chapter 16, verse 8.
Go on.
Give thanks unto the Lord. Call upon his name.
And that's what we do. We call upon Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Go on.
Make known his deeds among the people.
And that's another thing. We're making known his deeds among the people. The fact that he brings judgment every day. And the fact that his judgment is what is due to the wickedness that's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna shout it to the rooftops. You know, get me now. Zephaniah 3 verse 5, and get me Job. I think it's 19:29.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof.
Yeah, the just Lord is in the midst thereof, yeah?
He will not do iniquity.
He will not do iniquity. There's nothing forward in the Most High. He's not going to put nothing evil out there for us. Go on.
Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light.
Yeah.
He faileth not.
He what?
He faileth not.
So every day he brings judgment and he faileth not. Go on.
But the unjust knoweth no shame.
So the unjust people don't know this, man. They're walking around in their shame. They don't know that they're in sin and they're doing wickedness. Especially our own people. They don't know who they are. That's why they walk around like this, man. Go on, bring that, King.
In the kitchen.
No. Yeah, that's what I wanted.
This is the book of Job, chapter 19, verse 29. Be ye afraid of the sword.
Be ye what?
Be ye afraid of the sword.
Yeah.
For the wrath bringeth the punishment of the sword.
Yeah.
That ye may know there is a judgment.
Exactly. So the sword is the judgment that the Most High brings upon us. You know? And we need to understand that. There's a difference between being judged and just going off wickedly, man. You know? So these judgments from the Most High is what he brings his sword with, man. And you know who his sword really is. His main sword is Esau. Esau, the devil. So he'll use him, and he uses him and his wicked devices to push out all madness on the media, on the radio, to get our people to go off, man. And we need to stop that, man. Sisters, do you know that you're Israelite? No? You have to keep the commandments, man. And come back to the Most High, man, and serve him. Listen. Yeah, we need to come back to the Most High, man. Serious. How you doing, King? You alright? Do you know that you're Israelite according to the Bible? Yeah? You have to repent and keep the commandments, man. Time is, grace is a time period, man. Grace is a time period. Once that time is up, man, there's no coming back on this, man. Yes, King. You alright? Do you know that you're Israelite according to the Bible? Yeah, so where are you from? Where's your nationality? Sierra Leone. We had a brother come up just a minute ago. He said that his parents were, he was born into Muslim. Are you Muslim by any chance? Are you Christian? Yeah, so do you go to church then? Okay, so Does the pastor tell you that Jesus Christ came for everyone? Well, the Bible says otherwise. Do you believe him or do you believe the Bible? So do you want to hear it? So this is Matthew chapter 15 and 24. Matthew 15, 24. 1 and 21. Yeah, because what did Jesus Christ do? He died for us, yeah, for our sins, exactly. So go on, read that one.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 1, verse 21.
Go on.
And she shall bring forth a son.
Yeah, this is talking about Mary. Go on.
And thou shalt call his name Jesus.
Yeah.
For he shall save his people.
Everybody.
His people.
Yeah.
From their sins.
From their sins. Who are his people? Is that everybody though, or is it, because when you say us, you could mean everybody? Christians. Okay. So first of all, Christ, was he a Christian? Because a Christian means to be a follower of Christ. So what was Christ following? He was following his Father, wasn't he? So when he says his people, he's talking about really his Father as a people. So who are his people? Go to 2 and 6. 2 and 6.
This is Matthew chapter 2, verse 6.
Go on.
And thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, art not the least among the princes of Judah.
Yeah.
For out of thee shall come a governor.
A governor.
That shall rule my people.
My people.
Israel.
Israel. So his people are Israel. That's right. He chose Israel out of all the other nations. Now, the thing is, there's more scriptures on that about him coming for Israel only. But the question is now, who are Israel? That's right. You know, because when we say Israel now, we're thinking about some country in the so-called Middle East that bombs are going off and that, you know? But really, Israel was a person. Do you know Jacob? So Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in Genesis. Yeah. Yes. So Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob are our forefathers, basically. So Jacob had 12 sons. Do you know that story? He had Judah, Levi, Benjamin, Ephraim, Manasseh. Do you know these names? Yeah, so basically his name was changed from Jacob to Israel. Yeah, and in the Hebrew it means Prince of Power. It's Yasha Allah. So Israel, when we say Israel now, it's not really a place. It is a place, but I'm saying Israel, that place in Israel now, wasn't called Israel before 1948. That it was only made a state recently. But Israel in the Bible is a person. You see what I'm saying? Yes, it's Jacob. And he had 12 sons. And those 12 sons are the children of Israel.
What tribe is Jesus?
You know? So even Jesus was from a tribe. Do you know what tribe he was from? What's the other one? I'll get Hebrews 7:40. Hebrews. Go on, 7:40. So basically, what it is with the Bible, everything is in the Bible. Whatever we need to know is in there. I can tell you whatever, but I'd rather the Bible tell you, because the Bible has every answer that we need as a people. You know, go on.
This is book of Hebrews, chapter 7, verse 14.
Yeah.
For it's evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
Out of who?
Out of Judah.
So Christ came out of Judah, you know. Moses, you remember Moses? He came from Levi. These are all children of Israel. So all these, like Daniel, you've got Samuel, all these Bible men in the Bible came from the tribe of Israel, from Jacob. Did you know that? Yeah. So basically, what we're out here to show now is that we need to repent and we need to keep the commandments.
That's right.
Yeah, because there's the part, like, for example, do you eat pork? Yeah. So does the pastor say that it's okay to do that? Yeah, so the Bible, again, are you going to listen to him or are you going to listen to the Bible? Get me Romans 3 and 4. Go on. Deuteronomy 14 and 8. No, just get this one, just quick and simple. Go on.
This is the book of Romans chapter 3 and verse 4.
Yeah.
God forbid, yea, let God be true, but every man a liar.
So let God and the words of the Most High be true, and every man a liar. I could be lying to you, so I'll let the Bible tell you. You understand? So look, this is the Deuteronomy 14 and 8. Very quick, it's a quicker one. Yeah, Deuteronomy 14 and 8. Yeah, go on.
Bring out a prophecy about it. Right?
Yeah.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 8.
Bring it.
So the pastor might say it's okay to eat pork, but what does the Bible say? Go on.
And the swine.
And the swine, that's pig, yeah?
Because it divideth the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud, it is unclean to you.
So it has the same attributes as a clean animal, like a lamb, a goat, a deer, but it has the same attributes as a clean animal, like a goat, a deer, you know, but it doesn't chew the cud, so it doesn't eat grass and digest its food. So that's why it's unclean to us. So go on, carry on.
Ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass.
So we shouldn't be eating pork, sausage, ham, none of that. We're not allowed to, because in the book of Deuteronomy, it was Moses. Who was Moses speaking to?
I'm literally 2 minutes away.
Because Christian, remember, Christian is a follower of Christ. Christ hasn't come yet. So in Deuteronomy, go to 1 and 1. So who was Moses talking to when he was saying this? Go on. That's right. Go on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1.
Yeah.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto only Israel. So these laws were given to us. So certain people who ain't from Israel, they can eat pork.
Don't follow that false prophecy, you know. False prophecy. It's in there.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing. The Bible's saying it. Do you know? I'm not saying this. So what about like crab and lobster and seafood?
Yes.
So you don't eat none of that.
I'm not coming back.
So basically, in here it says as well that we anything that comes out of the waters, it has to have fins and scales. Yeah. Go on.
This is Isaiah 65 and verse 2.
Go on.
I have spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people, which walketh in a way that was not good, after their own thoughts, a people that provoke me to anger continually to my face, that sacrifice in the gardens, and burneth incense upon altars of brick, which remain among the graves, and lodge in the monuments, which eat swine's flesh.
Which what?
Which eat swine's flesh.
Yeah, go on.
And broth of abominable things is in their vessels, which say, stand by thyself, and come not near to me, for I am holier than thou. These are a smoke in my nose, a fire that burneth all the day.
So the Most High hates it when our people eat pork, you know. And the thing is, the pastor, if he's telling you it's okay to eat pork, then he's going against the scriptures, you know, because he might say the law is not, we don't keep the law no more, because there's 2 commandments now, 2 great commandments. But those 2 great commandments, one of them is to love your neighbor as yourself. So if you're eating pork, I have to tell you that it's wrong. That's me loving you. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how we do it, you know. So you look these things up, man. Seriously, it's all right, man. We've got a YouTube channel. So we've got a YouTube channel. If you type in YouTube, Vine of Israel, London, and then we got a YouTube channel.
Precept King.
Yeah.
Just good precept.
Well, one more quick precept. Go on.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23 and verse 1.
Go on.
Woe be unto the pastors
Yeah.
that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture.
So it says, woe be unto the pastors, the ones that, and it says, that scatter the sheep of my pasture. So when you go into Matthew, who are the lost sheep? It's the children of Israel. So the pastor is scattering us by using this the wrong way and telling us it's okay to do this and we can do that. You see what I mean? So just bear that in mind, yeah? Vine of Israel, London. Yeah? London, yeah. Keep the commandments, King, yeah? You're a king walking this earth, you know that, innit? Yeah? You're not like everybody else, man. Not like the heathens, man. You know what I'm saying? The heathens wish they were like you. Yeah. Come on, get First Chronicles now, 16 and I think it's 11. 16. Yes, young Chris, how you doing? You alright? Do you know that you're Israelite? Israelite. Do you know about the Bible? Do you read the Bible? Yeah, so in there you would be a child of God. That's what you are. Yeah, you got to keep the commandments, yeah? Can't. Is that right?
11. Seek the Lord and seek his face.
No. 1 Samuel 16 and 11. Sanaah. I think it's that anyway. I'm kind of rusty, man. Sanaah there. No, it's not.
Did we read it earlier?
No, we didn't. Well, you got something. What nation is? Yeah, 17. Sorry, First Chronicles 17:21. Sorry, Sanaah. Yeah, because they always, that guy just come up trying to take away the word. You know what I'm saying? Like on this, oh yeah, don't false prophets. I swear he said Islam in there as well. Like, do you know what I mean? We're not out here for no Islam, man. We're not out here for no Prophet Muhammad. Yeah, straight up like that. Yeah, you got it?
Yeah. This is the book of First Chronicles, chapter 16, verse 21. And what nation in the earth is like thy people, Israel, whom God went to redeem, to be his own people, to make thee a name of greatness and terribleness, by driving out nations from before.
Where are you from? Where are you from? Ethiopia. Yeah, I know, but you got to carry on. Start
again. This is First Chronicles, chapter 17, verse 21.
Go on.
And what nation in the earth is like thy people, Israel, whom God went to redeem, to be his own people, to make thee a name of greatness and terribleness, by driving out nations from before thy people, whom thou hast redeemed out of Egypt.
Exactly. So there's no other nation like Israel, man, which the Most High did the most for, man, and is still doing the most for. But our people don't receive it, man. Our people don't want to listen, man. They don't want to listen to the words of the Most High. Some do. Some sheep do. Do you know what I'm saying? But the majority don't, man. There's more than that.
For thy people Israel didst thou make thine own people forever, and thou, Lord, becamest their God.
Exactly, yeah, man. So he put us on high, man. But he put us on high when we put him on high, man. It's like a balance, a neutral thing. I keep saying, man. We serve the Most High, and then he'll give us rewards. Sisters, do you know that you're Israelites according to the Bible? Yeah, we want that reward, man. That reward is everlasting life, and a kingdom where there will be no wickedness, man. Yahweh Rakazah, that we are part of that, man. So all praises to Yahweh Shemel Shai. What's it? Yeah? Alright, man. So Most High willing, brothers and sisters were edified, We have to strive for the truth unto the death. Do you know what I mean? We have to keep trying to read and excel more in this truth, man. This is a cut to me as well. You know, can't be hypocrites out here, man. I'm still trying, but I can always be trying more, man. And that's how we all need to tell each other that. We need to strive more, because we can never do enough, like what we started with, man. So yeah, Yahweh Ratazah, you know, we out here soon, man. Kwam Yasharallah. Kwam Yasharallah. You know you're Israelite.
That's right. No, mighty, man. The same way the brother brought it out, man. The same vibration, man. Alright, gotta make sure we exalt the Most High, man. Alright, and bring him out as hard as we can, man. Alright. Yeah, no. So let me get the book of. Yes, bro. Big up, bro. Yeah, peace and love. Ephesians 1:17. Now give me the book of Isaiah, chapter 65 again. Give me verse.
This is the book of Ephesians chapter 1 verse 17. That the God of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, the Father of glory, may give unto you the spirit of wisdom, and revelation. In the knowledge of Him.
And the knowledge of Him. That's what we gotta do, man. We need to have the spirit of wisdom and the knowledge of Him. Like the brother said, man, a kingdom. Alright, revelation is a kingdom that shall never be overthrown, man. Forever and ever, man. That's what the brother was getting. That bit there in light, kindled the flames, and put me on fire, man. That's what we're here for, man. That we hopefully can be a part of that number. Keep it in.
The eyes of your understanding being enlightened, that ye may know what is the hope of His calling, and what the riches of the glory of His inheritance in the saints.
Yeah, alright, and the saints, alright, the saints, when they come marching, are the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Alright, bring that up, bro.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65 and verse 17. For behold, I create a new heaven and a new earth.
Behold, man, there's going to be a new heaven and new earth, man. Alright, so the new heaven and earth, alright, we've got the heavens here, we've got the earth here, right? Alright, so hell can be on earth, man. Alright, heaven can be also on earth, man. It's a condition, man. And there's going to be a new one created. Keep it.
And the former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind.
You know that, yeah? Come on, hey. Love, bro. Nah, it's love, bro, yeah? No animosity, no disrespect. A man said obvious, and it's not obvious to everyone. Man said it's not obvious.
That's it, that.
I love it, man. That's what we love, man. Alright? I thought I was being patronizing or something, but we're all people, you know, you're Israelite. We don't know. What's the Turkey again? What's Tarish. Kittim, innit? You can ask a Turkish guy, you know you're Kittim. Like, no. Alright? You don't know that. But anyway, yeah, alright, keep going. Read that from the top.
Isaiah chapter 65 verse 17. For behold, I create a new heaven and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind. But be ye glad and rejoice.
That's what I'm saying, man. But be ye glad and rejoice. Because no one's going to remember this wasting, man. It's like, that's what we say, it's going to be blotted out at your memories, man. Right? It's not even going to come to your mind. Alright, you might even remember it, but it's nothing to bring up. Like, it's not going to come to your head like, oh, remember when we used to go to the games and watch the Olympics? Watch them run around and sweat. That's not going to come to your brain. Alright, read.
But be you glad and rejoice forever in that which I create.
Yeah.
For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy. And I will rejoice in Jerusalem and joy in my people, and the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying.
Nor the what?
Nor the voice of crying.
Jerusalem's crying, man. Jerusalem is lamenting, man. Alright? Because it's got some damn wicked, abominable things in the land. Jerusalem, the people, alright, are crying, man. Alright, and it's going to be a rejoicing when that new kingdom, that new covenant comes, man. Alright, read.
There shall be no more thence an infant of days, nor an old man that have not filled his days.
Yeah.
For the child shall die in 100 years old, but the sinner being 100 years old shall be accursed.
So yeah, that's what it is, man. There's going to be a time, alright, when you're going to live to many years, man. That could just mean another number of completion as well, man. Alright, because there's not the child that's going to live forever for a long time. Imagine a child being 100. He ain't grown up yet. Still a child for 100. Alright. But yeah, give me the so that's how it's going to be, man. Thy kingdom come, man. Alright. Many mansions prepared for the Israelites, man. Alright, no crying and no weeping for the children of Israel.
Long-winded, but I like it. This is Isaiah 11 and verse 10 says, and in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people.
Yeah.
To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious.
Yeah.
And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Paphros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
That's right.
The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off.
Yeah, so that's like all these nations. Cush, some Israelites are dwelling in these nations, man. There's Israelites dwelling in the isles of the sea, man. Alright? But the Most High is going to sift them out, as corn is sifted, man. And you'll get the right ones that he needs. Alright, from the four corners of the earth. Right. And that's when they'll all enter into the New Jerusalem.
That's right.
Right? They'll all enter and have the new covenants. Right? Did you got that, yeah?
From verse 30.
Yeah, start from verse 26.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2, verse 26. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful.
And others shall weep, man, and be sister. You know you're an Israelite, sis. Alright? And you know that the Most High's got woolly hair, yeah? Alright? So others are going to be pissed off, man. They're going to be weeping and sorrowful, man. Alright? But we're going to be joy. It's going to be joyous for the Israelites. When I say we, I'm not being specific, but as Israelites, the Israelites are going to be joyful, man. Right? And hopefully, like the brother said, we're in that number, man. Joyful as well, man. Read.
But thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
Yeah, man. Like it says, right? Though we cry now, right? We're gonna be merry later, man. We're gonna be joyful later, man. Right? But if you're joyful and you're happy now, then, like you say, man, it's a balance to this thing, man. You gotta cry sometime. Right? That's what the brother brought out earlier. When you was poor, you even forgot. Alright? When you was poor, you forgot. Alright? When it was hard times, man. Alright? You can't get rich and switch. Alright? Remember, if you get rich, you need to know about what takes away a multitude of sins. Charity, good tidings, man. Right? Good tidings, man. Alright, bring it up.
The heathen shall envy thee.
The heathen shall envy thee.
But they shall be able to do nothing.
Shall be what?
But
they shall be able to do nothing. They ain't going to be able to do a damn thing about it, man. When we say Babylon is fallen, it's destroyed, they can't do nothing about it, man. This place is dusty, man. It's done, man. And I ain't talking about the dust that gets in the apple of your eye, man. I'm talking about the multitude of demons and legions that are on the world, man.
The gross darkness has covered this place, man. Hey King, where are you from?
India.
India? Okay, man. No, I'm trying to find out your nationalities and that. Are you the cities? Are you the cities people? Alright, man. Alright, but he went with a Jake, man. That's why the child is kind of turned into a tear. Alright, but yeah. Right, go on.
But they shall be able to do nothing.
Able to do a damn thing.
Against thee, saith the Lord.
Saith the who?
Saith the Lord.
Yeah, leave it on that. Saith Yahweh, man. Alright? That's the point, man. The Most High is going to help us, man. When times are tough and the tough gets going, He will deliver us, man. Give me that, and dude, I love the ones in the commandments, in the laws, man. Deuteronomy chapter 30, bro. Deuteronomy chapter 30. Anyone can get it. I can get it from Deuteronomy 30.
What?
Yeah, 30. From it's pretty long-winded as well. But let's get it. There we go. Boom. Yeah. Bring it up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 30 verse 1. And it shall come to pass, when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse.
Alright, so this is the new Jerusalem, man. When all the things have come upon us, all the blessings and all these curses, they've come upon us now. It's time to go home. Alright, read.
Which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations, whether Yahweh thy power has driven thee.
And that's what we're doing. We're calling it to mind. We're bringing out curses, we're holding up flyers, we're setting up a banner, we're writing petitions, man. Right?
And thou shalt return unto Yahweh thy power, and shalt obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day.
And that's what we need to do. We need to start to obey. When we do this, hold this 1 second. Give me the book of Wisdom and Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. Did we read this already? Yeah. Let's read it one more time. Sometimes you gotta just. DJ Israel.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 and verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness.
Stand in what?
Stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
And we're making it known, the blessings and the curses, man. Alright? Making it known. Alright, that the so-called white man, the Edomites in the Bible, they're the damn devil. Alright? Read.
That's right. So it says, I made no account of his labors.
I made no accounts of our labor. Read.
When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
Now they're terrified because so-called black people, alright, who are the biblical Israelites, were reading the Bible, man.
That's right.
They're upset about that, man. They thought we were just gonna watch the news, put on the Netflix and chill. But no, we're out on a Saturday afternoon from morning, reading the scriptures, alright, in the chief places, man.
That's right.
In Finsbury Park, man. Alright? We ain't got the blanket out in the park. Alright, we're making known the blessings and the curses of Israel.
Alright, come on.
Alright, bring up.
Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 2.
Read.
And thou shalt return unto Yahweh thy power.
Alright, return unto him. Alright, read.
And shalt obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day.
And we need to obey the voice, read.
Thou and thy children.
Thou and thy children.
With all thine heart. And with all thy soul. That then Yahweh thy power will return the captivity and have compassion upon thee. And will return and gather thee from all nations, whether Yahweh thy power has scattered thee.
That's what the Bible was reading, man. From all of the four winds, man. Alright?